Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and in today's episode we are going to be discussing the Vipersharp Knife Sharpening System, so stick with me. Welcome back everybody, and thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, today we're going to be discussing the Vipersharp. Now, I know a lot of people have blades that follow my channel, and I know a lot of people love blades. But not every single person does or has an adequate system to sharpen their blades because they don't know what system to get, they don't know what works. Well, Mike Wood, who is the designer and owner of Vipersharp, reached out to me and asked me if I was interested because he knows what I do for a living as far as handling blades, and he would want pretty much like a semi-professional opinion. And I was like, sure, I'll take a look at it, and if I like it, then I'll let my viewers know. Now, I'm going to go ahead and be straight with you about the price. A lot of people are going to be asking about that, and that may deter people altogether. This is not the cheapest system in the world. It is about 160 bucks US. And the replacement stones, if you need to get new ones in the future, they're around about 8 bucks a piece. And I know some people look at them like, oh, that's actually not bad. Some people are like, holy crap, it's super expensive. So it kind of just depends on your budget, your means, and how much value you put into how much money you're willing to spend on a knife sharpening system. So we're going to go ahead and break this down. I have my Esee, Avispa, and my Kershaw Camp 10. Yes, both of these were sharpened with the Vipersharp. And I'll be going over, you'll be able to see some minor clips thrown into the mix while we are discussing this system. But this is the biggest thing I like about the Vipersharp is this clamp right here is removable very easily. But you need an Allen key, which is provided with the system, but they have these nice rubber clamp or teeth that help actually soft grip the contact points on your blade without actually damaging any coatings or any finishes, which was really important, and it helps keep it from sliding around. Now this can open really pretty wide and accept some pretty thick blades, which is why I went with the Kershaw Camp 10 in this situation, so I could show you that you can in fact sharpen a really big blade. Now, why did he do this system the way he did? I'm gonna focus this back for you. There we go. So he set up the system as once you have this stone and you find the actual angle you need and you're going through the motions. I have this this O-ring choked up pretty high. But once you find your angle where you want it to be, all you got to do is take your blade while it's in there, flip it, stick it in the system, and keep going. I've actually had some other systems that were really aggravating, but you had to actually, this didn't move. They was trying to lock it in place because there was no separate machined piece. You have to take the blade and flip it, and then find the angle on that side again, and yada yada yada. And that was really annoying. Also, if you're messing with small blades or big blades, you can take this O-ring part to give you as much or as little distance as you need, just by simply moving it this way. So this can give you this will give you as much freedom as you need. This will turn any which way you need. Now, the cool thing about the stones is interchanging the stones is really simple. You just grab it right here, pop it in, and you're done. And to take it out, you push this lever forward just a little bit, pop it out, grab your next stone, connect the mating spot, boom. I've just changed 2 stones in front of you in less than 20 seconds. That's pretty good to me. And when you're changing stones and you're changing the bevel, the knife's already in there. You just keep flipping. See what I'm saying? This system isn't a revolutionary system. He just improved upon all the crap I didn't like about other sharpening systems. And it was not like me and him worked together or nothing. It's just he made everything really easy. Now with this neck part right here, to adjust the angle, you can infinitely adjust your angle and tighten it up very, very simply, so you can have infinite angles. So if you need a really, really steep angle, or you need to bring it down, depending on if you're using a folder, a thick blade, a chopper, an axe, doesn't really matter. As long as you can get the head in those teeth, you're good to go. Now, I think the safe bet is about a 1/4 inch thick spine was a safe bet, and about a 10-inch blade, which covers 95% of all knives ever created on the planet. Mostly. Excluding machetes. We'll say knives. So, in that regard, I love this system because it can cover a lot of bases that a lot of other systems don't easily cover. Alright, now, without wasting any more time, let's get to testing! Now we're finished with the 220 grit, and we need to move on to the number 1 stone, which is the next step in the process, which is a soft stone. But this is what I love about the system. Literally, you want to clip it right here. I'm doing it slow and trying to be careful. So it comes off. Set that back over here. This groove will attach here, right into place. Pops right in. Now I'm good to go. And this allows me full freedom and range of motion. And the way this elevation bar goes, I can either use an angle finder, or I can put like a Sharpie on the bevel if I so choose. I've already previously set this angle for this particular knife, where I found the actual factory edge, which I was fine with because this actually did come sharp. This is just a test knife, but it allows me to do infinite angles. I can do it as steep or as low as I want to very freely, and this gives me a lot of freedom of movement. And it's not necessarily what you would call revolutionary by any means. It just keeps things nice and simple, and that's what I love. Is this entire system is designed to be easy to use for any skill level. And for all our purposes, this knife should be done. I can feel it right now. It's wicked, wicked sharp. So we're gonna actually take this thing out, and we'll do some paper cutting for you. I'm gonna let this be raw, uncut footage for you guys. I know how you love that, so you know I'm not going behind your back and sharpening in it professionally or anything beforehand. I don't want you to think there's any skewed results. So I'm not going to strop this. I'm just leaving it as is with the stones. I think I have a piece of paper nearby. This probably should do for our purposes. Oh yeah. Now, it was already pretty good to go. I just went back to where the factory was and just brought this thing to a good level. Oh yeah. It's working really, really good. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that footage and found it informative and helpful. Now, I tried to be as informative as I could and keep it really simple because this is not a complicated system. I have done some minimal research and I've talked to him for 5 minutes, but he didn't give me any instructions on how to use it. I just started using it. So if that tells you anything, that I wasn't familiar with this particular system and I was able to kind of pick up on it pretty quickly. Now I know that I you know, it's my job to mess with blades and axes and stuff like that all day, and I should know how to do it, and I do. But I just wanted to show you, I mean, it's really easy to get a hold of. Now, I did get this bad boy sharpened up. I didn't want to let the video take too long, but I at least wanted to show you how nice this edge actually got, and I got some close-up footage of that for you. But we're gonna come in here and show you. Oh yeah, it is super sharp. It's Vipersharp. That was really corny. I'm not doing that again. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some links down in the description box below for his Facebook page and also his website if this is something you're interested in and you want to pick this up. I'm not saying just because I like it and I reviewed it that you have to go buy it, so don't go think about that by any means. Now, he does have plans on migrating his Vipersharp system to Amazon, so I know a lot of you guys shop on Amazon. You love their customer service and all the things they do for you that way. So in that regard, he will be migrating that over, and once he does that, I will be posting links to Amazon in the description box below, but currently he does not. So if you want this system, definitely go check him out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, definitely throw it a big thumbs up. And this just about does it for today. I hope you guys have an absolute wonderful day. I'm out.